Hey y'all, thank you for coming on my channel. If you haven't liked and subscribed, go ahead and do so. So as normal, go ahead and prep your nails. You're going to want to push back the cuticles, clean any dead skin around the cuticle. Then you're going to apply the tips, make sure they fit the way they're supposed to fit. And you start your process. Right now you see me, I am filing each and every nail, making sure that from sidewall to sidewall in the shape of the coffin. I'm going to say it's tapered. It's not really tapered. I mean, it's very tapered if you want to say that. And as soon as you're done with the filing, you're going to go ahead and take a buffer, or you can use a drill and a sanding bit. I like to use the buffer, especially when I'm using the mannequin hand. But you're just going to go ahead and take off that adhesive from the glue so that way the product can stick on the nail properly. I know a lot of people usually don't do the thumb, but I tried doing the thumb. As you can see right now, I'm working on it. But I had kind of a hard time with the thumb, especially keeping it in the camera. So I want to apologize for that, guys. Look at that cute little brush I bought. I'll put everything in the description box of some of the products that I use, just in case you guys are interested. So after you wipe all of it down, you can use a swipe and lint-free wipe. What you see me doing right now is I'm taking a primer. You don't have to do this on the mannequin hand. The reason why I'm doing this is because it is the proper step. So you're just going to take the primer, put it on every nail. And then we are going to start with the acrylic application. I like to do a 3-bead method, sometimes 4, depending on how long the nails are. I take my first bead. Make sure your liquid to powder ratio is good. If you haven't practiced that, go ahead and do that. I will be posting a video of that soon. So I like to make sure everything's flush to the nail. Make sure none of the product leaks into the cuticle area. So the first bead's gonna go right there where we're gonna build the apex, right on the natural nail and the nail itself. So that's gonna be the first bead. The second bead I like to apply right above it. And as you can see, I'm working it down. The product falls easily. It shapes into its own shape, basically. Self-leveling. It's one of my favorite things about some of these products.
Turn the fuck off.
My favorite brush to use is a pedal brush, and I usually use a size 10 or 12. It just works best for me. And remember, anything that you guys see me working for me doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna work for you. These are the techniques that work really good with me. Again, you're going to see me do the 3-bead method. I'll take a bead and I put it right there where the apex is supposed to be on the natural nail and the tip. Then I'm going to take the second bead, place it above that. And you're going to see me do that with every one of these nails. And always make sure you wipe your brush and keep it wet. What I like to do is I like to take the brush with the dip it in the monomer and wet the tip with it so the acrylic slides down a lot easier. You get less air bubbles. The product is just a lot smoother itself. I want to say thank you for everybody who's subscribed already and liked my videos. It really means a lot. Just starting, I appreciate all the support. See, I'm going to be doing a lot more of these videos as well, the longer videos. I do have a couple short videos, but I know we all like to watch those tutorials. That's all I ever watch on YouTube, guys. And I am going to be speeding up through this process just a little bit since I did show the first two. You're more than welcome to rewind the video if you need to see it. Isn't it so crazy how real this hand looks? It's like I have a client right in front of me. I usually order a lot of my stuff from Amazon, but I love Glam and Glitz. Young Nails is really good. I have a lot of go-tos, which I'm very excited to share with you guys. Now, if you have any questions or comments, make sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe, guys. It's gotten serious. I like to get the tips that are already shaped into the coffin. It makes the filing a lot easier, and I promise you it's going to be a lot faster. There are people that like to use the tips and shape it into their own shape, but more or less I like just getting the tips that are shaped. You see how I'm working on the thumb? Yeah, it's like there's no point to it. I end up taking the thumb off anyways. I apologize, guys. But look at that application though. I hope you guys can see this really good. I know I was probably getting some of the fingers off focus. See, as you can see, it's very hard for me to keep the thumb in the picture. But that's okay. So if you need to, what you're going to do is you're going to take the nails and you can either lift it up, look on the sides. You can make sure that you built the apex properly. As you can see what I'm doing right now, I'm tapping the product. Usually when you tap it, you can hear the difference in the sound. A sharper, I guess higher pitch kind of like tap is when you know it's dried. So what I like to do is I take a hand file. I really like to file my nails with a hand file. I've been really getting into that lately. It just makes the process a lot easier and the finished product look a lot better. But that's just my opinion. Like I said, everybody else has different techniques. And this is mine. What has been your favorite part about your week this week so far? Mine's posting another video. As you can see, I was getting a little frustrated with the file. I decided to get my drill bits and a sanding paper. See, I just call them sanding bits. I will say one thing, working with the hand is very difficult the first couple times I used it. This video you're watching is the second time I used that hand, guys. But it's worth it. I mean, if you really are looking into getting a product to work on nails, I would recommend this one. Or you can also do the ones that come, like, you can get on Amazon, Walmart.com. It's those plastic ones to where you can clip off the nails and put them back on. I mean, those are really good too. I just like the silicone hand and how realistic it looks. Look at that. You see what I'm doing? So you're just going to make it even, alright? When you touch the surface, you want to make sure there's no bumps. No air bubbles. What I'm doing is I'm getting close to the cuticle, making sure there's no product. See, now when you're laying down the product in the beginning and you're doing the application, that's why you got to work your hardest to make sure you don't get no spill in the cuticles. So there's less spillage, less filing, less drilling, and then you'll prevent yourself from getting any lifts. Your client's hair won't get stuck in their nails. I mean, I know that bugged me. So I'm just going to speed up through the process. Just going to file, do every nail file, make sure they're smooth, they're even. I do the up and down motion. I feel like it works best for me. I'm always holding the artificial nail and the finger of the client to make sure there's pressure, so as you're drilling or filing, it's not going to hurt the client or the hand. Yes, see, I started working. I gave up on that thumb, guys, a long time ago. So I'm just going to take my file and I'm going to go over on the edges just to make sure everything is flush from sidewall to sidewall. There's no leakage of product. Make sure it's flat. Now, I did not do it in this video, but usually what I do at the end of filing on a client, I'll turn the hand around so I can file it that way, so I can see it from the client's perspective, because they're going to be looking at their hands all day. You know, I'm not. You ever get those clients that you're doing their hands and then they want to look at your fingers while you're doing it? Oh my gosh, that's just a whole nother story, guys. Again, I'm going to do that to every other nail. Make sure I'm filing it straight. I do a little at a time, one side to one side. You don't want to overfile one side. That's just one thing you need to make sure of. Or else your client's going to tell you that you got some crooked fingernails, and I ain't about that. I'm so OCD, guys. You're just gonna wipe off all the dust. You're gonna take a lint-free wipe and some swipe, and you're just gonna clean off all the oil, any dust, any other moisture that has built up on the nail. Because if you don't do this step, it is very important, guys. If you do not do this step, you're gonna get a chance of lifting. You're gonna have bubbles from the polish. It's gonna start coming off. Make sure you take off all the moisture. So I decided to do a birthday cake set, guys. This video was supposed to be posted last week. My birthday was on the 30th, so I decided to do some birthday cake nails. I chose a pink. It's a really pretty pink. It's like a... I couldn't really tell you. It looks hot pink when I did it, but... So I'm just going to do a layer on all the nails. I decided to paint all of them pink. I didn't know what I was gonna do yet. I know I wanted some bling, and then I know I wanted some drip. So what more of a birthday cake would be drip, right? So I did white. You guys will see that in a little bit. So I painted all the nails pink. You do 2 layers. This was some really thick polish, guys. This one, I believe, was by the Beatles. I really like the Beatles and Mark Art. I think that's how you say it, right? I love their products. I'm obsessed with their products. I'm just going to speed through this process. I already painted. See, I was gonna keep that middle one. Obviously you guys see that I was gonna do something different with this. So I was like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do a same color. I think that's what I did. I don't know, but then you're gonna cure them in the light. I usually do it for 60 seconds, okay? I like to make sure that it's cured. So then I'm gonna take one of my art brushes. I like the shorter ones because I feel like I can work better with that. And what I'm doing here is I'm drawing the lines where I want my drips to be. I feel like this works easier for me. So you see I'm making them just a little bit thick, not too thick. I have them different lengths. And it doesn't have to be in the same exact spot. They could all be different. I mean, your eyebrows aren't twins, right? They're sisters. Same with your nails. So then I'm just going to draw it around the cuticle area. What you're going to do is you're going to take it and you're just going to go upwards and make like little, I guess, connections from one line to the other. And you can do it different heights as well. And that's going to give the illusion of a drip. So I'm going to go around the cuticle area and just start filling it in. And then I create a little tiny ball, a little bit thicker on the ends to give it that like drip look. Look at that. Then I'm going to do the same thing to the other nails, the pinky and the index finger. Create the lines. You see how I decided I was going to do a little drip right there? I'm like, nah, that don't look good. We are not doing that. I'm so sorry. I got the pinky off focus. We're going to do the same thing. Fill it in. Be careful around the cuticle area. Again, you're gonna make the lines how you want them. I don't know if you can notice it, but they're all different. Oh snap, look at that drip. Look at that drip, y'all. See, I didn't like it. I took them off. Then you're gonna cure. And then I decided to do pink. This is where I thought I was gonna do a different color, but decided not to do a different color and did the same exact color. Yeah, that's what happened, guys. I'm gonna have different designs coming, better designs. I mean, this one was cute, but I'm definitely 125 million%, guys, that I can do better. I love it though, it's so cute. Then I decided to put some glue for the gems or crystals, whatever you're using, any kind of art really. And I'm going to put it in the spots that I want to grab bigger crystals. Boom, I grabbed my little picker-upper, guys. Okay, I call it a picker-upper, alright? Oh, snap, a quicker picker-upper. No, that was so lame. So you're just gonna get it with the crystals. Excuse me, guys. Had a little tickle. Alright. Boom. Just like that. And then there were crystals. So then I'm going to take the brush again. I decided that I wanted to add little tiny crystals. So I was going to put little dots where I wanted the crystals. And I just grabbed smaller ones. Same thing. Picked up the picker-upper. Used to pick it up the crystals. Put the crystals on the nail. You see how cute that is, guys? Look how small they are. So I just got done ordering me some I don't know how to say it, Swarovski crystals. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. And then there were the crystals. So I think that's good, right? That's good. And voila. So then I took the gem glue again, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm going to put the crystals on the drips. How cute is that? So I just went ahead and did that to every nail. Look how cute, guys. Like, By the way, the nails I am wearing on my hands, I make press-ons. I'll make sure I leave the link in the description. Okay, I do have an Etsy. You can order from there, or you can message me and we can go through invoice, however you'd like. But I do sell press-ons. If you want any other information, let me know. I will put it in the description box, as well as list all the other products that I love using in this video. Then you're going to cure it. And then what I am doing, I am taking a top coat and I'm just going to go ahead and top it off. Top it off with some top coat because we want that shine, guys. Don't get me wrong, I love matte, but I am all for the shine. The more shine, the better. The more bling, the better. Right? So what you see me doing is how I'm not going over the crystals. If you go over the crystals with the gel polish, it's going to look grimy. Like, it's going to look foggy or not have that shine that we want to it. So make sure you go around the crystals. That's also going to give an extra adhesive to it to make sure it sticks on the nail properly and a lot longer. So that's an important step, guys. See, this one was a little hard. Like, I probably should have gotten a smaller brush to do that, huh? It's okay, it's okay. You see, I'm going in there. You want to make sure. You see how I'm doing that? And then I'm taking that other brush. There it is. Then I grabbed another brush. And you're going to go around the crystals. Make sure you get all of it. Again, with the last finger, you're going to apply the polish. And what I like to do, yeah, I'm pretty sure I forgot that step in that video, but it's okay. I like to mention it still. Take your fingers. I like to clean the sides of the nails to prevent any other spillage or to mess up the shape of the nail that you have already done, and to keep it clean. Then you're going to cure it for 60 seconds. And then you're going to take a lint-free wipe and some swipe, and you're going to clean that top layer of the nails. And there's the finished product, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you for watching. This is Beez'Beauty Box, and have such an amazing day.